I welcome you back to Palm Hopes Foundation, and today we are starting our new topic called Microsoft Excel. We have been dealing with Microsoft Word, and today we are starting our Microsoft Excel, and this is lesson 1. So let's go without wasting a lot of time. So let's see what are we going to be learning in this today's video. I'm your friend Ahebwa Martin, and that is my email plus my phone number or my WhatsApp number. So, skills to learn in this video. What are the skills are we going to learn in this video? Definition of spreadsheets. We are going to learn about definition of spreadsheets. So, types of spreadsheets, examples of electronic spreadsheet programs, advantages and disadvantages of manual spreadsheets. So, let us go to introduction to spreadsheets. Introduction to spreadsheets. So what is a spreadsheet? What do you think is a spreadsheet? So a spreadsheet is a grid of rows and columns that accept entry of data, allows editing, formatting, and manipulation of numeric data. So this is what is a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is a grid of rows and columns that accepts entry of data, allows editing, formatting, and manipulation of numeric data. So spreadsheets can also display data graphically with the help of charts and graphs. We can also represent this data which we have entered into the columns and rows. Also, we can display this information in a graphical way using graphs or charts. So here in this we have like charts, we have column charts, have pie charts, etc. So the file extension of the spreadsheet file is .xls.excel or .xls extended, that is X, a newer version of Excel. So this is the file extension, as the file extension of Word was .doc. So every time you save your work, we always find it with .xls, meaning that this is a spreadsheet program or a spreadsheet software project. So let's continue. Types of spreadsheets. Types of spreadsheets. Number one, we have manual spreadsheets. Manual spreadsheets. What are these manual spreadsheets? Manual spreadsheet is the most commonly used type by bookkeepers as a ledger book with many sheets of papers divided into rows and columns on which various amounts of money are entered manually using a pen or a pencil and manipulated manually with the help of a calculator. So these manual spreadsheets, an example we have is that these books which are normally prepared by the money transaction offices like bursars, accountants, where they normally do the transaction, they enter the amounts that has been received and the amounts that have been withdrawn. So all those using a pen and a paper and a ruler. So we call that such a sheets manual spreadsheets. Then we have another one called electronic spreadsheets. So what are those electronic spreadsheets? An electronic spreadsheet is a spreadsheet prepared using a computer program that enables the user to enter values in rows and columns and to manipulate them mathematically using formulae and functions automatically. So in this case in this case of electronic spreadsheets, a computer program is designed, or computer software is designed to enter these values, whereby you can use it to enter these values, and these values are manipulated or are manipulated using formulas and functions, and at times these functions do the work automatically. Examples of electronic spreadsheet programs. What are the examples of electronic spreadsheet programs? Number one, we have Viscal. We also have Lotus 123, Microsoft Office Excel, Quattro Pro, Microsoft Works, Multiplan, ViewSheet, Lucid 3D, etc. So these are some of the examples of electronic spreadsheet programs. Let us continue. Advantages and disadvantages of manual spreadsheets. advantages and disadvantages of manual spreadsheets. Okay, so let us first look at the advantages of manual spreadsheets. Advantages of manual spreadsheets. They are easy and cheap to acquire. They are cheap because you just need a pen and a pencil and a ruler plus a book. Then you start you start preparing your spreadsheet. Then they are easily portable. You can carry your book. They are suitable for draft or rough work, meaning that you can have a rough copy at the same time you continue and do a draft at the same time you produce the final copy. They are not electronic, thus can be used without electric power, meaning that you can use your book plus your pencil and what without electricity. No skills are needed, hence even a computer illiterate can use manual spreadsheets. That is why you see they are commonly used by some people. So because they don't require much skills that you have to learn how to open up to start a computer, then open up a program, then do this. No, for them you just start from there and finish. But we have also some disadvantages with these manual spreadsheets. So what are some of the disadvantages of manual spreadsheets? One, they require a lot of manual effort and time. Here we are trying to mean that when you are to create these rows and columns plus the cells, you need a lot of time and effort to create them. Then with many errors are bound to be made, meaning that you can make you can make an error, or you can get a problem on the way, or you can find that you have calculated wrongly. So there are many errors which can be made. Rubbing out to correct errors make the work untidy, because here let's say that you have been calculating that 5 plus 2 equals, for example, you said 8. Now to rub 8 and replace it with 7, it is somehow a challenge and it makes your work untidy. So another one is that they don't have pre-existing tables as opposed to electronic spreadsheets. They don't have pre-existing tables, meaning that you have to create your personal tables, whereas in electronic, they are what we call pre-existing tables. They are very small in size. In creation, the book, the sheet or the paper is very small in size, meaning that it will cater for small amounts of data. Then they are not durable. They can easily wear and tear out. A book can easily fall into fire. A book can easily fall into water. A book can easily get lost, meaning that information can easily wear and tear out. They do not have automatic formulas that would otherwise quicken the work. They don't have automatic formulas that would otherwise quicken the work, meaning that you have to have this formula in you. You cannot easily insert or delete extra columns, rows, because you create and create permanently. So it is not easy to delete a column or a row in manual spreadsheets. So let us continue. Advantages and disadvantages of electronic spreadsheets. The other one was manual spreadsheets. Let's go to the electronic spreadsheets. Advantages of electronic spreadsheets: they have pre-existing tables, thus no need to draw grid lines. They have pre-existing tables, thus no need to draw grid lines. For electronic sheets, they have inbuilt formulas and functions enabling automation in calculation and work manipulation. They are self-explanatory. They are minimum errors, and in case of any, they are easily corrected. Meaning that if you create a problem, an error, you can easily delete and put in the correct answer. They have they have we are on point 4. They have large worksheets that can store a lot of work easily and for long. So the sheet is too long, and it can host, or it can take in a lot of information. Extra columns and rows can be inserted and deleted without any bad effect. So meaning that you can delete a row, you can delete a column, and it does not cause any error or any effect to the existing work. The work can be protected with passwords, thus ensuring security. You can also safeguard your information, your spreadsheet, your your Excel project with a password. Work can be enhanced to look very attractive with various formats to suit the user's needs, meaning that you can design your work to make it look more beautiful and more colorful. The records can be sorted and filtered to get only those that you want. You can easily filter, you can easily get sort information to get only those that you want. They allow printing of multiple copies without recreation, meaning that I can create multiple copies without printing a one without creating a number of my original work to print one by one. I think you've got me. Okay, let's continue. Disadvantages of electronic spreadsheets. Disadvantages of electronic spreadsheets. They are expensive to buy and maintain because these are softwares, meaning that if you are to get them or acquire them, you have to pay some money, you have to put in some money. And even to look after these computers and the words, you have to put in some energy. They are electric, thus cannot be used without electricity. Paying softwares, meaning that they work through computers and computers need power. So you can't use these things without power. They require computer skills and continuous training. You have to be having computer skills. You have to be well conversant with the computer what? Computer skills. If you don't have such skills, it will be hard for you to start working with these electronic spreadsheets. There is data loss. There is data loss due to virus attacks and system failure. So sometimes virus attack the computer and you lose the information. There are privacy problems like unauthorized access over networks, meaning that hackers and crackers can easily get access to your information due to networking and what? Health-related hazards as they are associated with the use of computers. So what are health hazards? For example, eyes. You can lose the eyes due to a lot of time you spend on computers. You can also in eyes, meaning you can lose sight. You can lose sight. Then you can also get some chronic diseases to you, and also due to this, a lot of time on sitting with computer, and also they can also bring some side effects. For example, on in your fingers, because you spend a lot of time on typing. So that is it. So, my dear friend, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with me at PalmOps Foundation. I'm your friend Ahebwa Martin. Continue to like, continue to subscribe, continue to share, and let us make computing easier. Bye. Bye for now.